Hey guys, this is your boy Robert Bob TV Brown. I'm sitting over here in Times Square chilling. About to meet up with a friend of mine and catch a movie. Just gonna give you the 411 on my situation with my job. Alright, so it's been a tough week for all of us, alright? We got some great news at the beginning of the week that Tulsi Gabbard made it to the debate stage. I was excited about that. Then we find out about our government being implicated in helping to get a person taken from an embassy of their native town or native country and hauled off to be charged for being a part of a hacking conspiracy, which we know that is not true. Been praying for Julian Assange for his safety. Hopefully there are some people inside that appreciates his patriotism and appreciate his work. So we're praying that there are people on the inside that can keep an eye on him. Hello, Sila Abraham. How you doing? So there's a lot of things I want to talk about. I can't talk about it here because I got to get my mind wrapped around my own situation. When I get back to the studio, I'm going to talk about Fox News and their terrible hack job on the woman who should have married me, Ilhan. Let me stop. She got a great husband. Let me stop. I don't want to disrespect him like that. Ilhan. Then we're going to talk about Anna Conspiring crying on the show. Then Hillary Clinton got the nerves to put her mouth on Julian Assange when it's her butt that need to be in jail. Lock her up. But let me talk about my situation. All right, so as you can tell, I'm a union man, TWU Local 100, what's up? We went into arbitration, and it may be a little loud here because I'm in Times Square. Went into arbitration, and I state my case. And I showed the proof of the trains. Everybody knows the trains suck here in New York City. And it could cost people their jobs. And the MTA started to provide a notification to prove that if your train is late, it should be excused. But my company, which is a Southern mentality plantation company with a mindset of a slave owner, a plantation owner, they ruled against me. And based on the evidence, my case was proven. But based on our union contract and based on based on my union contract and based on my company policies and procedures, I was part of the union negotiation team, and I think one of my faults is we did get a just cause clause in our contract, which means if there's a justifiable clause, it should be a excuse. But we didn't put in the contract, and I fought myself, that just cause is dictated by the union. That was my fault. I don't blame nobody else. That should have never been done up to the company. So currently right now, the company dictates whether your excuses is a justifiable cause. And when it comes to the company, your mama could be on a deathbed in cancer. They don't consider that a justifiable cause. And they'll rather still charge you or try to fire you and make you go through courts to try to get your job back. So I did that. It didn't go in my favor. It didn't go in my favor. I lost that case, but I stand by what I said. So I'm not going to be able to go back to my company on this end. Now, I am going to be doing some work with my union. Whether they take me in or not, that's up to them. I'm still going to work with them because I love my union. I'm going to actively campaign against companies that come to a city like New York, get a government contract, and treat the workers like crap. They're on the contract, which means your contract is going to be up. So don't you dare think that you're going to get this thing easy, a new contract. Now, their contract is up. And I can talk about them fools all I want now because I don't work for them, and I can't actively try to get my job back. It's just the management and the leader. The company itself, I don't know how they run things, but It just sucks. And to come in New York City, a workers' right state, and try to impose right to work policies ain't gonna work here. So yeah, you may have knocked me down from me getting my job back, but don't you think I can't still be vocal? I have a right to go to that area and talk to those workers. I don't have a right to go on their floors, but I got a right to go outside and actively campaign against this company the next time they go on contract. I'm going to continue to educate their workers that their company do not give a crap about them. That even though you have all kind of proof backing you up that should justify you being excused, they still going to try to fire you. They're still going to make you fight to get your job back. And that is the problem with corporations in America. They don't care about the workers. All they care about is their bottom line. And they don't even care about their clients. They just want their clients to continue to cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I don't give a crap about you. So I'm going to be actively campaigning. I'm going to be actively, whether the union back me up or not, I'm going to be actively, like I said, I love my union. I mean, we did what we could, and I fault myself for not putting that in the language of the contract. But the next contract, whether I'm on the negotiation team and I'm a lobby to be on it again, or whether somebody else is going to be on that negotiation team, I'm going to let them know you got to put in there a justifiable cause dictated by the union, not the company. Who in the hell is this company come in and tell the workers who live through New York City and the ills of New York City way before they came here how they should justify their situation? So I'm going to be actively, and it's not personal. I'm going to take it personal, but this is business. Because this business is, no, it's business and personal. It's personally affecting people's lives who pretty much love, like I say, I love my job. This is New York City. There's a lot of jobs where I can work with community and work with public. I'm not sweating that. They're a dime a dozen. It's just the time frame that I work overnight. That way I can do my show during the day and other stuff during the day. But there are other jobs. We're a 24-hour city. We don't sleep. All right, so I'm going to be actively campaigning. So I'm going to be in the MTA board meeting in their face about this company. I'll talk to newspapers about this company. When their contract come up, there are going to be other companies trying to get the contract. I will side with those other contracts. I will get other workers to join me to lobby against these companies. Now, a lot of people say, well, I'm done with this company. I've moved forward. I can move forward too. But the problem is people are going to continue to get hired by companies like this. You're going to come in out the blue and get the biggest contract you ever had in your life in the millions, and you're going to cut the workers off at the knees, take away their 401k, take away the earnings that they had, take away their tenure on the job, and you're going to cut them down to zero tenure. You're going to cut their pay almost $4, and then you're going to take away their benefits. What kind of company are you? All right, so I'm acting, and I know them fools probably watching this right now. So you see me, it ain't over, and it ain't gonna be over until I see your butt leave and another company come in and take over. Now, I'm just getting started. Now that's off my chest. I will be actively. What's up, Vegematic, old gringo? I appreciate you guys. I can see you up here as long as I tilt the phone a little bit. But as soon as I tilt it up like this, I can't see you. Hey, it ain't over. I got other ways of making money. I'm a businessman, but I do love to work a job too. Okay, and you know, I'm a businessman. I have some small, unconventional businesses, and I do like to work. Okay, so I'm actively right now in phase 2 of this situation. I'm going after you guys, and I'm going after you guys legally. You know who I'm talking about. I can say your name. GCS, a management company with Metro Transit Authority. They got a contract to make sure the elderly people get to their destination, and they suck at it. Their performance is low, but they don't treat the clients like their goal. All right, so that my next phase is I'm going to start staking my claim at the MTA. I'm going to start doing whatever I can to work with companies that have a track record of really caring for their company. And there's one company that had this contract, and they And the city believed they was too lenient and too careful with their workers. They were too kind to their workers. I'm going to be actively probably campaigning to have them come back because they deserve to have a company that's going to understand the needs of New Yorkers and the residents of New York City that comes in to work there. So that's my phase 2. So even though they did not decide in my favor, it ain't over. I'm just getting started. I'm moving into phase 2. I'm going to file a grievance charge. I'm going to file a report with the NLRB because I think it's a conflict of interest. I'm going to talk to my attorneys that the person who I sat across the table with in negotiations actually sat across the table with me in arbitration. I think that is a conflict of interest, and this whole case needs to be thrown out. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm talking to my attorney about it, and if I find out that is true, I will go to the National Labor Relations Board and file a conflict of interest charges and a harassment charge, possibly, on the company because to me this is ridiculous. I mean, good workers who put in a lot of time to really make your company look good, you're just going to treat them like crap. But this is going on all across the country, and that's why I do what I do. That's why I fight for labor, and I'm going to always fight for labor. I do believe in people starting their own business and growing their companies, but you got to understand, if you got a labor force, your labor force helped you become successful, so you got to reward them for helping them become successful. I'm not talking about with no bucket with your company logo on it so you can put your BS in it. I'm not talking about a freaking pen or a coffee mug, even though I did like my coffee mug, you know, from the company, or freaking a folder. 5 years, I get a mug and a certificate and a keychain. Come on, you got to do better than that. So I'm going to be lobbying for companies that's going to come in. Actually, I want to lobby to get this out of the hand of contractors. Stop privatizing these jobs that the city need to take on, and let the city hire these workers so they have good benefits and good pay. Anyway, I'm done on this segment. I got to go. Hey, Hellboy come out, so you got to go check that movie. I'm going to be doing a review on Bob TV Review on the Patreon channel. And hey, I mean, and I'm going to have some things I'm going to offer you guys down like on the link. I don't have no t-shirts. I'm not that big up, but I do have some things that really can help you keep some money in your pocket. And I'm going to let you know about that in the links below in the future. I'm not going to talk about it on the show, but I do just want you to know about it. And one of them right now is, I was paying like $100 a month, now paying almost $0 a month, but I'll let you know about that in the links below. But anyway, I love you guys. I really appreciate you. I didn't have my 10,000 celebration. I thought about having drinks some here at the Irish pub, but I'm not good at that. But I really appreciate you guys. And hopefully I'll be back on the channel either tonight or tomorrow night, talking about some of this stuff going on with Trump, Elon, these threats, and especially Julian Assange. It's just sickening what's going on. And for Hillary Clinton to run her mouth on this man when her butt need to be in jail herself. The nerves of her to run her mouth on this guy. Anyway, I'm out of here. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace. I'm hungry. I'm going to get me a New York hot dog. Thank you, Vegematic. I can see your names up there. Hello, lady. Hawk. Thank you. I appreciate it. Silla Abraham, I appreciate you. I hope I'm not butchering your words, but I love you. Old Gringo. I appreciate you guys. I really do. And thank you for your prayers, your energy, your positive vibe in situation. Just always remember before I go, just because one door closes don't mean ain't nothing gonna open. In my case, one door closes, baby, 10 fling open. I got all kind of opportunities. The only thing that upset me about this job is I turned down opportunities to stay on this job because I like the clients and I like the time frame that'll work. It was beautiful. That's the only thing. I'm not upset. I'll even forgive these sapsuckers. But forgiveness and business don't go hand in hand. I forgive you, but understand, I'm going to be actively trying to get your butt out of New York City because you're doing the workers wrong, and we ain't having that here, not in New York City, a right to work town. We ain't having that. All right? So look at my face, because I know you guys watch me. Look at my face. This has just begun. It's going to be peaceful. It's going to be smart. It's not going to be threatening, no stupid stuff. But it's all about the people rallying together to push your butt out of New York City, send you right back to North Carolina where you belong. Yes, back to North Carolina. You got to understand, we in New York, we hood, and we ain't having that. All right? So remember this face. My fight has just begun.